is Joao for Drums Bonedo, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of my process of how I develop a lick and introduce it into a musical or turn into a musical way. So the lick we're gonna do today is something that I got it from Gregory Hutchinson about 10 years ago. There's a little video of him explaining like how he plays the right cymbal, and then right before he plays the right cymbal he plays like a little something, and I wanted to know what that is. And he plays the lick you'll see on the screen. It goes, so it begins on the downbeat and ends on the offbeat of the beat 2. So and I said, okay, cool. With that lick, I can orchestrate it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on and so forth. And then I said, well, I need to have something that starts on the downbeat and ends on the downbeat as well. So we're staying on the beat 1 and goes all the way to beat 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So my way out of it was to play 2 bass drums instead of only 1. I'll go pa da 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 gung gung, da 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 gung gung, and then we can orchestrate it again. And then at that point, as you guys notice, I can already start to link those little pieces of information one after the other. So we'll go. So we are already on a 3-beat phrase. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can do this, because one of the ways that I find most interesting and accessible for a lick to turn into music or to create tension is to repeat it over and over again. And you may repeat it in the same place where you started once, but then you can also repeat it in different rates around the beats. So as of now, it's a 3-beat lick. And then I thought to myself, well, I can also keep on going and link this piece of information, also known as lick, with some other bridges that I already have in my playing. So most of you probably already played the right, left, left as triplets. So we go. So what if I played this before I get to the lick? So we go. And this is a small bridge to the lick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that little bridge can be a bigger bridge or just a small bridge, 1-beat bridge. So we can go. So what I did there, I just increased or diminished the rate of that one bridge before and or after we played the lick. And then at the very end of that little demonstration I just did, I just repeated that lick over and over again, which would sound like. You know what I'm saying? So you can go like really crazy, and you know, we're orchestrating it already, but you can really get creative with orchestration. And when I'm saying like get crazy with orchestration, I'm not saying like you play every single note on a different drums, but you can also do this like turn into 3-beat phrases or 5-beat phrases or 4 and so on and so forth. So that the bar line, you're always on going over the bar line and playing a resolution at any point. So we'll go, for example, so you're just changing the hands from one drum to the other. The sticking is the same, and you can already hear some sort of a melody. So this is one thing that I'm pretty sure that Bill Stewart did, because he's one that the first guy that I heard. Before him, well, there were many others, but was the first guy that I heard that sort of, with only stickings and orchestrating around, could build melodies, you know. And even though it's super simple, the sticking, and it stays the same, because the orchestration is changing but always the same, then you can get the idea of a melody. So it's almost like a A-B idea. The is the A, and then if I repeat one phrase with the same orchestration, that's B. And so we can go back and forth with those ideas. So if we take the bridge, the right, left, left that we discussed earlier, then we can introduce a whole new theme to the A-B idea. So we go... A bit sucky, but you guys got the idea, right? So if we increase the speed, as sometimes I do, then that melody becomes very clear. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 2. And then you can go crazy with the sticking and the idea. And if you notice something, then just go on and try to evaluate what that is. Have fun.